Hello everyone and welcome to Roll for Puns Descent into Avernus, Session 14. Last week was an interesting one. Tell us, Allison, what happened?
Well,
volume, go down.
what?
Sorry, I turned on Twitch and I forgot to turn down my phone volume.
Oh, okay.
And it's right next to the mic.
I was like, what?
Volume, go down, no!
So we started off by stopping Baron and Wynn from going to try and find the horse and eat it.
You guys convinced us to eat it.
What? No, I'm pretty sure you just started saying that because you really wanted to go kill the freaking horse. Anyway.
I wanted to kill the knight.
Eat it and gain its power, yeah.
Oh my god. And so then we had to find a way down, and while we were trying to figure that out, instead of going with the glider suggestion, we decided just to climb down one of the chains, in which Maya just immediately fell, but Baron, I think, caught her.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had the foresight to tie you to Baron.
Yeah, but I think he caught me, not even the rope.
I caught her because of the rope. I'm pretty sure it was.
You forgot my
It
drug-fueled
helped, yes.
rage.
Right, I did. First, I was trying to forget about that. Look, so we were walking, and Henrina decided she really wanted some of that good stuff.
Moonflower.
And
Drug right now. I told you to watch
I
this.
thought it was demon.
Didn't we run into
but
Joplin first?
that was the chain
That,
devil.
that was the.
Oh,
that
right,
was the
sorry.
guy.
I was looking at my notes and I just saw Joplin.
So Joplin was the chain devil, and then we beat up the chain devil. Henrina immediately snorted Moonflower, but it was totally demon ichor, and now she's hentai.
I don't even know if hentai is the right way to describe it.
Listen, her arms became tentacles with fingers at the end. There's no
And
other way to describe
She
it.
also lost half her body mass and is now have glowy eyes.
And a
And
tail.
don't forget
That's
the tail.
And a tail.
That
and
a
tail,
whip-like
right.
tail.
She's obviously a model now.
Oh, it's a hentai model. Gotcha. That makes more sense.
Oh, you're right.
So
With
yeah,
a dom
she
fetish
became-
because of the whip-like tail, apparently. Anyway.
Came hentai. Then we climbed down the chains. Henrina just flew sadly. Nell couldn't find wind after wind fell.
180 feet.
Yeah. Wind, barely survived the fall.
No, I was fine. I only took 11 damage.
Oh. I thought you, barely survived. I don't know.
I was half dead when I fell, and it didn't even eat half of what I had left.
Anyway, so wind hit underneath a bone devil, I think it was. I don't remember. Hit under something,
It was a
and
spine
Nell
devil.
Spine devil, thank you. Look, it looks like bone. Nell couldn't find him. After rolled what was it, 4 nat ones almost in a row?
4 nat ones and then 3 failures. Yeah, it was great.
Eventually, Baron and Maya fell. Maya went unconscious. Someone brought her back up, and then we all decided to hide underneath these spine devils and crawl out of the battlefield.
Because
And
it
now
was
we're
the best
trying to get-
idea.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, it worked.
It did work. And now we're trying to get to Fort Knucklebone, but Wind decided to touch the river stick.
I was someone asked what it did. Our guy didn't know. I'm a tabaxi with 5 intelligence. I know a way to find out.
Yeah.
I no longer know a way to find out. I no longer probably know what it does either.
No,
No longer
Or how to
knows.
speak.
no, seeing as your int and charisma are 1 now? No.
No longer even have a sense of self.
Yeah.
I am a flower.
Oh my god.
So,
You are a pretty flower.
so with that, We ended right as Wind had lost all intelligence and charisma and just kind of stood there staring at all of you.
While we went wind. Wind.
I flew across
She'll
the
catch
river.
up.
Oh, right. Henrina thought that Baron was cheating on her with Maya. But
Because-
Baron doesn't even know he's in a relationship with Henrina. And Maya doesn't even know that her and Baron were cheating with each other. So. That's a
What?
thing.
Turns to Maya. Why is little sister Hirina mad?
Oh, no.
And it
Slowly
was-
blinks eyes individually.
And it was then she decided she was going to be evil.
Look, Baron. When a tentacle monster really
Stop.
cares-
Just stop. I don't want to know.
Oh my god.
I just can't.
I don't know how much longer I can play this character while being serious.
You have tentacles for arms. You're not serious anymore.
Do you have
Um,
tentacles for arms, or are you just happy to see Baron?
David, would you be able to share the overall
Now listen,
map,
now.
the hell map again? I forgot to pin it.
That
Oh.
joke was reaching.
Thank you. And pinned.
Oh, God.
Just so you know, we understood that, Nick. We just didn't improve.
I know. Listen, it was a lot funnier in my head before I said it.
Yeah,
As
I
most
get that
things are.
feeling. I don't know. Nick is pretty funny.
Funny looking.
Ow.
I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't mean to set you up for that.
All right. So what is the party doing?
I made it
Flying
across
over our
the river
moral
already.
defeat.
We're trying to go to Fort Knucklebone, and it's on the opposite side of the rivers, I think.
Mhm.
The problem. Okay.
Begins choking on drool.
Oh.
Wind?
I'll walk over to Wind and just kind of wave my hand in front of her face and see if she's doing okay.
I'll flinch.
Wind? Hello?
Wind? Oh no.
I think something terribly wrong happened with this water, if you'll call it.
I think that we probably shouldn't touch it. Which, you know, we probably shouldn't have touched water down here anyway. But
Yeah, I have this decanter of endless water. Why did Wynn touch it?
David, would I be able to make a medicine check to see if I would understand what happened?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, even worse.
Oh, I'm good at those. Can I do one?
Sure.
I'm joking.
can I?
Yeah, anyone who has magic innately
Blam.
can make Arcana.
Fuck you.
Did my check go through?
Hold
Mine-
on. There it is.
Oh, there's all three at once.
What do you
Nick,
mean?
you're not even there. You're across the river.
Well, okay. Ignore mine then.
There is some kind of magical property that that has affected Wind. You just aren't sure what, and you're not entirely sure how to fix it.
Could I roll like religion or something to see how much I know about the river Styx?
Sure.
I mean,
Might as well.
I'm not sure this is the river Styx.
Oh.
I just called it that.
Well,
I did better than the cleric, I guess.
Can I roll too, David?
Mm-hmm.
starting off real good.
It's okay. You're burning them now, Sherman.
Yeah, sure. And then I don't trust fantasy grounds. I said it once, I'll say it again.
So, Maya, what you know of the river Styx is it's a river that flows through Avernus. It goes through the entirety of the plain. It's most notably known for spawning newly formed devils out of it.
Oh, that's not good.
Hmm.
Not that I would know.
The only thing I know about this river is it spits out new devils every once in a while, and it goes across the entire plain.
Isn't that two things?
I mean, kinda. You would have figured out the second one eventually.
Would we?
You? Yes. Henrina? No.
Maya, when you're
Anyway.
done flirting over there, are you gonna come cross the river?
Hey, Henrina, could you possibly use your skills of magic for once and see if we could figure out what's wrong with wind?
I will fly
How
back.
are you
to the
guys
side
hearing
of
each
the
other? That's what
river.
I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know
I'm
how they can hear each other.
We're screaming at the top
Can,
of our lungs.
can we even see Harina at the other end?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a lot farther than
it's
that.
wide, but there's parts where it's not super wide. You could scream across,
Okay.
but you wouldn't be able to jump.
All right. I didn't think it was narrow enough for that.
I will fly back over and what was I doing? I completely forgot.
We said there's something wrong with wind.
Oh yeah, I'll check into that. What roll is that again?
Arcana.
Can we just keep Arcana? Never mind.
Even better. You as a wizard, you're privy to a lot of spells that exist in the world
Like the
throughout your
stab spell.
through your research and whatnot. You've heard of a spell that produces similar effects to what Wind is going through, and that is the feeble-minded spell.
Oh no!
So as they're discussing this, it looks on the map like there might be some tree-like objects around. Would I be able to see anything like that nearby?
Yeah, they're littered through the plain, so you'd find them every
Cool.
so many hundred
I'm-
feet or whatnot.
I'm gonna tell the group I'm going off to the closest one and start heading there.
I feel like we should all move as a group. We don't know what's going on with
I
wind.
follow Baron.
Well,
Oh, I follow.
I guess we're following Baron.
Yep.
All right. So you head to one of the trees. And when you get there, what do you do?
I'm gonna attempt chopping it down.
You're gonna attempt chopping it down.
Yep. I'm gonna try and make a raft out of it, or a boat of some description.
What are you using to chop it down?
I have a great axe.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd
So
do
you're
it.
attacking the tree?
Sure.
I don't.
All right.
I don't.
The moment he begins attacking the tree with his axe, I
Oh,
begin
no.
punching it.
Oh god.
No, wait, please. Oh. I don't. Henrina, do you know what's wrong with wind? Did you ever actually say it out loud?
There's quite a lot wrong with
My fur is on end. I look like I'm in a fit, and I'm in a blood rage, as I am just destroying this thing.
There's a lot wrong. First, the name. I never really understood that.
That's just a next thing.
Yeah, I never understood cat people either. Yeah, the third thing is she seems to be feeble-minded, but like permanently.
Oh.
Yeah. Not
chop,
sure how
Okay, but I don't think you can really talk shit about cat people right now with your arm as tentacles.
hands raise 10 feet in the air and I point downwards at you. Now you listen here.
Tail whips back and forth.
Tail whips back and eyes glowing darkly.
It's okay. We all go through this phase. It's called puberty.
No.
You're just jealous because I've lost weight recently.
Yeah, are you
No.
okay? Do you need food?
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
You okay?
When I first made this character, this was not on my to-do list or things I thought were going to happen.
Welcome to D&D.
I had a plan for this character, and this was not it.
I think that plan went out the window as soon as Baron jumped in.
So, Baron, as you try chopping down the tree, wind is punching it into splinters.
God,
I'm also
look at him.
trying to jump in front of it so that it doesn't hurt you.
Just hand on shoulder motion to try and calm her down. Do I need to roll animal handling?
I missed the tree.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, is that how we're gonna have to deal with wind now? Animal handling?
I position wind away from the tree and towards them. So hopefully she focuses on them, and I'm gonna go back to chopping down the tree.
Come on, you start chopping down the tree, I turn around and start punching the tree.
Well, as long as the
Henrietta.
tree isn't completely turned to
Henrietta.
smithereens.
Hmm.
Can you distract wind?
I also bite the tree.
Oh god. I'm gonna cast silhouette on the ground, and point at it so Wind looks at it, and she's gonna see a shadow play on the ground.
I am looking at the tree.
You had to get wind's attention.
Okay, there's God, what color is the tree? Would that even show up? I cast silhouette and there's shadows on the tree, and I make them run down to the ground and see if I can get Wind to chase them.
I begin attacking the shadows.
That's fine. I can handle this.
Arena,
as
you
all
have the
for-
laser pointer.
Yes, exactly what I was going
I also
for.
missed the shadows.
See, you're getting them out early.
So, how long does it take me to cut down the tree?
God, look at him swing that axe.
One-
Henrietta, stay focused. Wind is starting to look back at the tree.
Once the once wind stops punching the tree, it doesn't take too long to chop down the tree.
Alright. I'm gonna attempt to turn it into a raft. If I have to cut down another tree, I will do so.
All right, how are you turning it into a raft?
We have rope.
I'm assuming we have a lot of rope. How tall is the tree?
The tree.
Or the tree-like substance?
The tree that you just cut down, it was about 4 feet tall.
Oh, you still have my rope? I'm gonna delete it from my inventory.
Oh, I have it, or
Because
do?
I tied Maya to you.
You know, I feel like it will be better in my hands for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah, you have it. I'm just gonna delete it from my inventory.
It's, how many of the trees are around?
There's like a small grouping every 50 to 100 feet.
Baron, I have bad news for you. Not to be rude, but how much do you weigh?
More than you could possibly carry.
Yeah, more than any boat you could make with that could possibly carry.
I'm chopping down every tree this side of the river if I have to. I am making a raft.
The boat can't sink below the waterline or you're done for.
Okay, new plan. You carry us across.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry. You really think she can carry at least 300 pounds?
I think she can carry me.
Walks off to the next tree.
I'm carrying like 200 pounds worth of stuff.
No, I don't actually walk off to the next tree. I just walk away from the group.
Baron, as you kind of walk away from the group, you hear in your head, well, raft isn't a terrible idea, but, you're probably better off just walking around it.
You can walk around it.
Yeah.
What kind? I hate this place. Goes back to the group. We're walking around it.
As
The river went across the entire plain.
as you all hear, well, I mean, yes, it does go across the entire plain, but as the plain shifts around, so does the river. So there are various points in the plain that the river doesn't cross.
I punch the log on the ground. It rolls. I jump back in surprise.
So, okay.
Basically, think of it this way. Avernus is similar to your mortal plane, except nothing makes sense.
I figured that out already, except it's, less pleasant.
We could try.
And one temperature as far as I can tell.
Well, I mean, Avernus used to be a nice place until the Blood War happened.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious, but I don't think he's talking to me.
Oh, he's talking to all your minds.
What was the Blood War?
Oh, the Blood War is what's going on right now between the devils and the demons.
How long has that been going on for?
Hundreds of years.
What started it?
Demons wanting Avernus, devils not wanting to give it up.
What would you say is the difference?
Well, devils, we're sophisticated. We run by our own rules, but demons, they will kill you on sight. They're barbarians, monsters. They will pillage, burn, and kill everything in their way. Demons, one of my favorite places is the second layer of hell and the gorgeous city that's there. But unfortunately, we can't have that on Avernus because of the frickin' demons. And then, whenever the angels decide to come and try and fight, it just adds a whole third faction. It's never fun.
This place sounds like one big battleground.
Yes! You guys got to see a bit of it when you guys came down from Elturel. It was great.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
interesting.
So, got a direction to point us in, or do we just walk?
Well, ask Lulu. She was the one that saw it.
Hey, Lulu.
Yes?
I forgot we had an elephant.
Hollyfont.
Which way would be towards Fort Knucklebone other than across the river? Like, if we had to go one way along the river to get closer.
1 second. As she flies up, looks around, and comes down. Well, if what Gargoth says is true, probably down south.
Towards what we assume to be south. Oh, we're so getting
What
lost.
Baron said.
All right. As you guys start walking, I want somebody to roll me 2d4s.
Can I do it?
Sure.
I'm always happy to screw the party over.
Kyle! I don't
Kyle?
know if you've screwed us over yet. but-
Kyle, I swear to God. By the grace of God
so
and
we
these two
walked
noodle
for
arms.
6 hours.
David, do I get distracted by anything?
Oh, Jesus.
God.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Uh-huh.
So the question is anybody stopping Wind from being distracted?
I would be using my silhouette cantrip like a frickin' laser pointer and hoping it makes him follow us.
Just like all across Baron's back.
David, I'm probably going to need a point of exhaustion.
Why is that?
Are you
I'm
still
assuming it's
punching
going to
his
take a few
shadow?
hours to get to where we're going.
And if he's constantly attacking the weird little shadow play.
I mean,
That's entirely up to you. I'm just saying.
I feel that even if you were attacking it for a while, you would eventually wear yourself out, but not to the point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Like,
So I still have a sense of self-preservation. Good to know.
you still have some self-preservation and some very basic instincts. You just can't think for yourself beyond, like, those primal instincts.
Okay, as soon as I'm out of breath, I hide behind Baron and just stare at them.
All right. So, as you guys start walking, who wants to roll me a D100?
You know what?
No.
I'll do it.
Do Oh my god.
That's either really good or really bad.
I hope this will be amazing nonetheless.
All game.
Because it is almost an extreme.
I either love you all or hate you all. We're about to find out.
You know, I felt the same way when I rolled the double threes.
Alright, hold on.
With that roll, we better find like a fucking oasis or something.
No, you just killed us.
So
look.
97 imps.
The one Tarask that was hiding in Avernus just happened to be.
No, the 97 correct.
No, no.
God.
So you guys run into Tiamat.
I challenge her to a duel to the death,
Oh my god.
as I lose miserably.
So 97 bone devils appear.
An imp appears, with a top hat and his tuxedo on.
So, as you guys are walking, you come across, just finding it here, where is it?
For what it's worth, guys, I'm sorry.
You come across tree-like growths cluster along the shoreline of a lake of bubbling black goo. Each growth is formed from the same ichor as the lake and has writhing, membranous sacs budding from its limbs.
Punch the tree.
5 bearded fiends heap coils around the trunk of one of the trees as they hurl more coals onto the pyre. 4 of their number cruelly poke and tease the 5th member of their group. And as you approach, the map that you guys have. Demons beget demons! Where their filth lands, there spawn never more corruption!
The map?
Yes.
The map?
The map.
Am I holding the map at the moment?
Yes.
Why do I attract these things? Why?
I punched the tree.
You punch the tree.
No. Oh no.
It's a good thing we didn't
Why?
heal.
Why is the map talking?
No, Henrina, don't snort any of that.
Greg, why is the map talking?
As Lulu looks around, well, this was the way we were going, but and she flies up. Oh, we're nowhere near where we need to be.
Alright, Lulu, I'm following you.
Do I hit the tree?
You hit the tree.
Greg, why aren't
Grab
you answering me? Why is the
Windsor.
map talking?
Grabs Wynn's arm.
Who are you asking, Baron?
The shield.
Well, the only thing I can assume is that the person who drew the map went so insane that their consciousness probably went into the map.
I'm sorry, what?
Rolls up map, puts it into backpack. I'm not
Wait,
looking at that
wait.
anytime soon.
Can I see that map? Actually, you gave me a good idea. I just want to see it for a second. I'll give it back.
Looks to Maya.
Why
Shit.
not? At this point, we have Wynn who's punching trees.
So I hand the map to Maya and then proceed,
Maya.
to keep my 10-foot distance from Hirina.
I need that for a second.
I'll hand it over to Henrina while still
Yeah,
holding Wynn.
I'm gonna roll it up like a newspaper and start hitting wind.
Alright.
Oh no! Oh no!
Combat.
Oh no!
No. Grabs newspaper. I mean, obviously, I know this is gonna happen, but with my
Bad wind, bad. Bad wind.
I guess roll initiative.
Oh god, he's
Oh,
gonna.
I don't have a choice.
Do I need to roll 2 to break it up?
Anybody who is participating, roll initiative.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Worth it though. Totally worth it though.
Oh my god.
All right, Baron, what are
we
you
know-
doing in all of
I'm-
this?
Going to try and rush forward and push Hirina away from wind.
Okay, so you rush forward. You try to push them away from each other. You're pushing specifically Henrina.
Yeah, because in this case, she's the aggressor technically.
I would not
And
resist.
Win will
Okay.
probably murder her.
Well,
If
especially
they-
since now you're showing more aggressive things towards Henrina. Yeah, Wynn's probably gonna murder her.
I'm not doing it in an aggressive manner. I'm just
Wynn has
pushing her
one
away.
intelligence.
Listen, I'm standing in front of Win for a reason.
I
Let,
know.
let him do what he's gonna do. It's
I
fine.
know. I didn't say not to. I'm just saying.
this is like the first time Baron's ever gone to touch me. I'm just gonna let it happen.
All right, so you've put inserting yourself in between the two and pushed Henrina away from Wind.
Just turn to Win, like both hands out, trying to calm her. I know I've already used my action, so that's it.
All right,
Would I be able to roll insight on?
sure. You still have wisdom.
So that is fair. Oh no!
Well, Purina, it's the day you die.
All right, Henrina, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm totally dead. I'm just gonna fly like 40 feet up.
Oh no,
I
I can't protect you anymore.
You're damn lucky I can't activate my ring of jumping.
We'll say I'm 50 feet up in the air. That's my movement speed,
All right,
and I'll be shaking the newspaper at her, or not newspaper. I'm sorry, map.
Maya.
Okay, Wynn, calm down. It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna hurt you.
This is the last time you piss on the carpet.
Henrina, shut up.
Why did we bring Purina from the other side of the river again?
Wasn't it to see what was wrong with Wynn?
Was to see what was wrong with it.
I don't know if you need me to roll anything to try and soothe Wind, but that's what Maya would be doing.
Wind, would you allow Maya to soothe you?
I just rolled a nat 1 on my insight. I don't think I'm understanding what's going on at all right now.
Oh my god. Well, I tried.
Lulu will come up next to you, Wind. Friends don't fight. We friends, no fighting. That's all she's gonna do.
I pull my bow.
I knew this was happening.
So did I, but question, do you know how to use that thing?
Yep. I'm gonna activate let's see. Which one was it? Kensai shot. And I mean, you've got a high AC most of the time, so we'll see.
I should have taken the dodge action. Let's see. That misses because I have mage armor. Oh,
it's only
God.
a 20.
Hit.
That one hit. I don't even think. What's my... Oh, God. I don't know if shield would save me or not. No, I don't think it would.
That's my turn.
All right. I'm making sure I reread Feeble Mind. Yeah, Wind also can't understand any language.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
why
was trying. I was about to say. I was
That's why
trying.
I was talking.
That's why I
Yeah.
asked. That was why I asked about the hand
Yeah.
motions and stuff.
The only thing is that you identify your friends.
Wind's kind of been on the fence about Henrita this entire time.
That is fair.
I mean, Baron can't argue the point.
That is fair. Nell, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word, and while healing Wind, I'm also gonna try to soothe her. Like, just, I know I can't really talk to her, but just be like, it's okay, it's fine, everything's gonna be okay, and then I heal the group.
Okay.
So, who are you hitting with mass healing word?
I can hit everybody. I can hit what's it called? I can hit targets up to 6 creatures. So.
Guess what? There's 6 people in the party.
Oh
Yay!
my god! I need more health than anyone. Give it to me.
All right, Mr. 95 health.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah,
You
I'm
have
supposed
over
to be.
double my health.
It's like it's expected of me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so greedy, but I am. Well, damn.
Well, here comes
Nice.
Nell in for the heals.
Dear God.
Feel
He
like
healed.
I've lost a third of my wounds.
He healed everything that Wind did to you, Henrina.
Yay.
All right. New round. Start off, Baron.
Again, gonna try with the calming gestures and try to point out that everyone was heal. Wait, does healing word have any kind of like magical effect, like a visual effect that everyone could see?
I mean,
Wounds closing.
yeah, wounds closing.
I don't think Wynn would be in a state to notice that. Never
I'm
mind.
I'm pretty much seeing what Henrina does this turn.
Just continue with the trying to calm her down.
All right.
That's it.
Henrina.
All right, I'm gonna shake the map at Wind. You do that again, you're not gonna like what happens.
Fucking
And I'll try to use like animal handling or something to like, I don't know, communicate that we are allies.
By shaking a map
yeah,
at her
but-
angrily.
Unleash my inner
Yeah,
druid.
you're not doing good here, Nick.
Yeah, by attacking and being mean to the feral creature. That's how you try to calm it down.
Look, I just swatted at her with a newspaper map. I'm sorry, I keep calling it a newspaper.
Oh my god.
It's a screaming map.
The screaming map.
Which, by the way, this time as you shake it, you hear out of the map incoherent screaming.
What? I'm gonna start shaking the map harder.
It
Oh, no.
continues to incoherently scream.
I'd like to take the dodge action if possible.
Sure.
All right, 1 second.
Maya,
I
what are
have
you
that
doing?
somewhere.
Also soothing gestures.
Lulu will continue saying, friend, no hurt.
Doesn't Wouldn't have evasion now?
Yep, I sure do.
Is that not on you? Why is that not on you? There we go.
Just add it in. Evasion.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll inside again if that's cool.
Yep, go ahead. I think that's enough for you to
Okay.
understand.
All right. I don't fire, but I still have bow drawn, growling.
Okay, Lulu. Wait, sorry.
The sigh.
So, just quickly going through, Nick, what would you do?
I'd be preoccupied shaking the map around. Not even necessarily at wind, just all over the place.
This screaming turns to babbling that you just cannot understand.
I think we've lost her. Do we really need the map?
Well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, it shows you general landmarks, which could be nice.
Arena, calm down.
Also, I could probably point out the names of quite a few of those, if not all of them. Just have to get a better look at the map.
All right, yeah, I would come down if I heard that and show the shield the map.
Wind, would you do anything as Henrina comes down?
I'd attack the map.
Oh god, I'm holding the map. Oh no.
I'd punch the map.
Can someone stop this cat?
No.
I'll offer Wind some of the rations I have in my bag. Be like, it's okay. Everything's fine. We can calm down now. Shh.
See, that's an animal handling check.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I was feeling hungry.
Oh my
Why
god.
didn't you say anything? I have a Snickers.
What's
So
a Snickers?
so Wind, as you go to take some of the rations and you start eating them, they taste bitter and ashen.
I don't even feel like I'd recognize that.
All right. Henrina, as you show the map to the shield, yes. Yep. All right. Okay. So, I'm gonna point things out. You feel free to write them onto the map.
I'm not writing anything on the map after the last guy went insane.
Irina, this is all you.
Well, it's fine to write on the map. It's just trying to map out the exact locations of things. People will go
Cool.
insane.
I'm
Alright, well,
not
I'll start
taking
writing
my
on Giant.
chances.
I'll start writing in Giant on the map as he names the locations.
Well, Henrina currently has the map, so
Irina, are
It's
you going
kind
to
of-
write on the map?
it's kind of up to Henrina.
I don't know. Will you touch my hand if you take the map away from me?
Takes the map without touching hand. Continues to write in Giant.
Well, okay. Even I can't read that.
Fine. Switches to Dwarvish.
Can you not write in common?
No.
What?
It was my third language. I didn't have time before Elturel fell.
Wait a minute. I can write in Draconic. Give me that thing.
Oh my god. You're all a bunch of weenies.
Wasn't my fault. I tried.
Listen,
Attempts to write name.
listen.
Doesn't turn out in common.
If I had hands, I'd do it for you as your
Wayne
guide.
sees you attacking the map with a quill and is pleased.
Oh my god.
No, you just hear purring come from Wind.
I mean,
gently pat the back of Wynn's head.
We need to fix her.
Well, I don't quite know how. Maybe an archdevil might. I don't know. Anyway, he proceeds to point out the locations, which I'm just going to share this.
Oh.
spawning tree. I'm guessing. Is that where we ended up just
Yes.
now? That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Oh.
And that's spawning in demons, was it? Or is it spawning in devils? Or could we not tell from what we saw?
You could not. Actually, if you watched, long enough, you would have seen, let's see.
Wait. We were like all the way up by Haruman's Hill, weren't we?
I mean,
Or close to it.
maybe.
And now we're all the way down by the spawning tree, roughly. On the map, at least. Where we actually are is
Yeah.
who knows.
Knows, man.
So, would you have stayed
we
long
close
enough
to-
to see what came out of the tree?
No.
If it took longer than a couple of minutes, no.
That would have only taken a couple of minutes.
Well, then probably yes. Because we were probably having a long conversation.
You would have seen this thing.
What?
And
In
we're
the hell
walking
is
this way. That's a no from me.
I feel like we can take it.
Ready.
I mean, we,
fist.
It's a tiny creature.
we probably can take it. Doesn't mean I want to.
Ready's fists.
Points
No,
to
Win.
the docks.
No.
would this be able to get us across the river, or should we continue into trying to walk around
Points to what?
the dock, the Stygian dock?
The Stygian dock is for the airships.
Ah,
That would get us across.
I
I
don't
mean-
think that would get us across the river.
Also, that might, from last I heard, that might be Zariel's dock, specifically.
Great.
I'd
So-
avoid it for now. I'd
Our-
say continue trying to walk around.
Alright. Lulu,
Yes?
you
Yeah,
kn-
Lulu.
which way? South more, north more, or which point the direction you think we need to go?
that way! And she points a direction.
We
Lulu
follow
will
that
follow
way.
you.
Can I do insight to see if she actually knows where we're going?
Sure.
All right.
She's pretty confident she knows where she's going.
We'll follow
That
you,
does
Lulu.
not instill confidence in me.
Alright, since
Better idea than what we have.
you guys are following Lulu, I will roll the 2d4. Alright. So, let me grab the thing.
How long have we been going since we left at this point?
At this point, since the day, it's probably been 14 or so hours.
Alright.
How many more hours am I still crazy?
You're basically going to need to go through a total of 2 long rests by the time that's over.
Okay. Okay, I'll
So-
try to remember that.
I guess as we go along, I'll just try and keep an eye out for a quote-unquote safe area to potentially rest at.
Okay.
Maya's holding Wind's hand, apparently. Since Wind can't be trusted.
You eventually come to an area that kind of has a bit of an overhead cliff that you could probably duck into and get a good rest if you wanted to.
Baron will point out and ask if we should rest there for the... Should we rest there?
I would argue that it would not hurt, and that it would probably be a good idea.
I would argue
Yeah.
that there's probably no rest in
Because-
Avernus, but we can try.
Well,
As you said, we can try.
Alrighty then. So what's the watch order?
I'll take the first watch.
alright.
Who's
Oh.
watching with Wind?
When it will sleep.
I know Wind will sleep, but I don't trust that Wind will sleep.
I will take the second watch.
Third.
Fourth.
Alright.
Just- We're getting close to the limit before we have to rest before exhaustion, right?
Getting closer. You'd still have probably a couple hours, but
Don't know if we'll find another place.
yeah, it's also, hard to tell time of day.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing not a lot changes throughout the course of insanity.
No, there's no day-night cycle.
Mm.
Alright, so you guys all take a rest. You go through the watches. There, have your long rest.
Yay, and I would like to prep one spell.
Yep.
I
Oh,
believe
yeah,
that's
do
how
we get our
many I
new
can prep.
spells?
Yep.
Yeah, we do get our bill.
You get your spells from when you guys officially leveled. Congratulations on being fully officially level 7.
Okay, Henrina, can you hang on to Wind today? She tried to pull my arm off yesterday.
Wind is currently climbing up the cliff.
Henrina, please.
I will cast Silhouette and have Shadows attempt to lead Wind back down the cliff.
I wonder if she'd chase your tail.
We could.
Don't you even go there.
Or your arm, I guess.
Alright, are we ready?
Yes, which way?
This away! As she starts flying.
Alright, I really wish she checked first. But let's go.
So as you continue going along, you eventually
Oh, mage armor.
Yeah, mage armor.
Yep.
Before I forget.
go ahead, click your spellies off, as you come across this site. There,
Oh my god, we got there.
there's Fort Knucklebone.
That doesn't look like Knuckles or Bones.
That definitely looks like a hand to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if
I was
the
just looking at the
brain dead
fence.
Maxie thinks it looks like a hand, I'd say it probably looks like.
Baron completely ignores the mountains and looks at the fence.
A fortified compound sits atop a low plateau that rises out of a crater-pocked landscape. At the center of the compound is a hill of rust-colored stone that resembles a hand crawling out of the ground, with gaps between the fingers. A jagged wall made of rock, bones, and metal debris surrounds this hand-shaped hill. Other highlights visible from this distance include a gatehouse, atop which stands a half-dozen small figures on watch.
Could we see what the figures look like?
Yeah, give me a second to. You see one of them. Let me just give you a picture here, and blammo.
Oh, red caps. Well, they have red caps. It's not saying they're red caps, but they have red caps.
Thanks, Kyle.
Well, I can't remember if red caps is an actual D&D monster or was a custom or homemade monster for a campaign that I watched.
Yeah, I remember that being Critical Role too, Kyle.
So you can clearly see that there is a gate, in the wall. Do you approach that, or how do you go about this?
So, Lulu, the last time you were here, did they just let you in?
Well, I was accompanied by two bird people. They were great friends. What was it? Let's see. Does she remember the names? She does. They were Chukka and Clunk.
And where can we find Clunk and Chaka?
In there,
In there.
probably.
Maybe.
So, if we
Do you
go
remember? Do you remember the things on the watch on watch over there? Do those look familiar?
Not particularly.
Yeah,
It's
I
kind
was
of
afraid
hazy.
that.
I don't remember a whole lot.
We could get up close and shout that we're here to see your friends. If we say their names, maybe they won't attack us.
Well, as far as I'm aware, this place is run by Mad Maggie. So, that might be a good place to start, possibly.
Who's Mad Maggie?
No, didn't I tell you about Mad Maggie?
You mentioned her, but, I think that's all.
Sounds
she's
like a witch name.
she's one of the warlords of Avernus. I don't like her, but that's just because of her demeanor.
Well, nothing to do but approach.
Yeah, I will walk up as well.
All right. What do you say as you approach?
We're here to see Mad Maggie.
What's the password?
Looks to the shield. The password. I'm guessing that's new.
I don't know.
All right.
After a few moments, you hear another voice. We don't have a password. What are you talking about? And you hear 6 laughs. Just.
So it's not open sesame.
Tell you what, we'll let you in. One of you, do a handstand and twirl around.
Will attempt.
I will do. I will do the
Oh.
most impressive handstand.
Oh, never mind. I'll let Harina do it.
All right, go ahead and just make a dexterity check.
Oh crap! I have disadvantage. Because I've seen things.
Yep. you know, you stand on your head, but as you go to twirl, you kind of fall down, and you just hear them all laugh. You, big one, do a backflip.
I thought you said you were going to let us in. Not going back on your word, are you?
No, do a backflip.
I feel like you're going to just go back on your word again.
No. We'll let you in. Just do a backflip.
I feel like you're not being serious.
We don't have time for this. I'm gonna pull out my soul coin.
Yeah, we don't. As one of them says, "Yeah, quit standing around like idiots and just come on inside."
Walks
That works.
inside.
Put the soul coin away.
As you enter, the area enclosed by the rampart is littered with trash and mechanical parts. Some put together in a way that resembles a vehicle. Ramshackled structures built from the same junk as the outer wall provide shelter. A platoon of small fey creatures mill about, all looking like feral gnomes. Several of them sport tall red caps, some of which drip with vile ichor. A pair of kenku examine one of the strange vehicles, chattering to each other in high-pitched squawks. These kenku carry an assortment of strange tools. When they see you, they turn around and stare in wonder. As they see you, they look and see Lulu, and one of them starts speaking. One of the kenku waves in your directions as if telling you to remain where you are. What a deal! Patience is a virtue. Can't keep the boss waiting. He runs off into one of the trash structures. Moments later, he returns, leading a tall creature wearing a long, tattered shift covered in mud, blood, mold, and worse. The hag's eyes seem to move independently of each other as she approaches. Her straggly brown hair hanging in front of them, resting on each shoulder, are red-eyed ravens that scrutinize your group. Behind her, a hulking creature built of disparate, fiendish parts trudges, moaning and hopping as it walks. Then both of the hag's eyes focus keenly on your group and on Lulu specifically. My goodness! The hag croaks, spittle dripping from her mouth. Where did you find such a treasure? Let me share a picture of Mad Maggie.
I don't think I wanna. Oh God.
Well, that's about right.
I like his tongue.
That just... I can't tell if that just goes straight into his body or it just curls up to go back around his arm.
It goes right into his
Looks like
body.
he's trying to eat a giant worm.
Maybe.
So as she says, where did you find such a treasure? As she looks directly at Lulu.
Not in Avernus.
No. Well, Chaka and Clunk here have told me about Lulu before. Oh, I never thought I'd get to see her myself. So who are all of you?
Introduces self.
Well, hello, introduce yourself.
Okay.
We are adventurers looking. We're looking for. What exactly are we looking for? Transportation? Group?
Lulu told us to come here. We were hoping coming here would jog her memory.
Oh, well, I could do that. I can unlock Lulu's memories, especially if all of what I've dug up is true about Lulu.
What have you dug up exactly?
Oh, I've been digging up all sorts of things about Zariel, and Lulu's been in a few of those things.
Really?
I've wanted to know about her descent into being the archdevil. It's all fascinating.
Lulu?
No, Zariel. Zariel's descent into being an archdevil.
No, I meant Nick. I meant I was talking to Lulu.
Oh.
Like, do you remember any of this?
Let me see if that jogs her memory. 1 second here. Let me pull open that. Whoop, that's too far back in the book. There it is. It's coming back to me in pieces. The Zariel I knew is gone, replaced by a devil with a halo of fire and vengeance. This is who I am, she told me. When demons die, they cry out my name in terror. Those were Zariel's last words to me. I have a feeling she didn't always used to be that way. She used to be something much more grand. And Maggie will speak up. Why, yes. She used to be an angel, of course. Until she fell and Asmodeus granted her power. And I'm very interested in that knowledge.
What knowledge? Like why she fell?
Why, how, who she was beforehand, how she's gotten to where she is. All of it. It's so despair-inducing that I love it.
Oh. Oh no. So that's what type of person she is. Got it. We're looking into any way that we can save El Terrell from falling into the ground. You wouldn't happen to know any way of helping us do that, right?
Well, I may not myself, but I have a feeling that Lulu's memories might. If you learn more about Zariel, we could probably find out more.
That
Lulu,
sounds
this
fair.
would be your decision.
I agree. That's Lulu's decision.
Well, anything to help. I want my
Can I
memories
insight-
back.
Can I insight check Mad Maggie to make sure that's
Sure.
actually
Go ahead.
Well,
Seems truthful.
And this isn't some kind of ploy to harm her, is it?
No, I wouldn't harm her.
Okay, now I want.
Yeah, that I would want to insight check.
Like that. Okay.
Go ahead.
Can I?
Well, fuck.
Thank you, Allison.
She is in. The amount of truthfulness that is coming out of her mouth is akin to, like, how much you would love your grandma and how much your grandma would tell you the truth. Like, she is very grandmotherly.
Oh no, I've killed my grandmother. Not really, but you know.
Wait, what?
Yeah. What?
excuse
Slow
me.
turn.
It's the only way you can become the next elder. You guys are really too civilized, you know that?
Don't worry, dear. Nothing will go wrong. I just need to gather some supplies for the ritual of memory unlocking.
You're about to ask us to help with that, aren't you?
No, I have everything. I just need to prepare it.
Okay, good.
Feel
I'll
free
ignore
to
it.
wander around the fort. Just don't destroy anything that I wouldn't.
Henrietta
What
can
didn't
hold the
you
wind.
destroy?
Nothing in the fort.
Okay.
Okay. You wouldn't happen to have like any books lying around, would you?
I have a few books in the back.
Anything related to dragons?
No, my research's been into Zariel.
Oh, never mind.
I'd be interested in learning more.
No, you
Yeah.
feel free to
Henry-
read.
Henrietta, though, can you seriously watch wind?
Is just sitting off in a court. Yeah, I'll watch wind.
Aaron's gonna go explore the city. How long roughly till we
The
should
city
return?
or the fort?
the fort? Sorry.
No, I'll call you. I'll get one of my many minions to get you.
All right. And he will explore the fort.
Okay.
I'd like to talk to Lulu for a minute.
All right. Let's get. So Baron's gonna explore. Henrina's
I'm
gonna talk to
following Nell.
Lulu. Wind is following Nell.
I'm
Nell.
also going with Nell.
Okay, Nell and Maya and Wind are going to look at books. Got it. All right. So Henrina, what are you gonna ask Lulu?
Do you have any reservations about this?
Well, Well, it's a little weird, but I really want my memories back. They've been gone for so long.
Do you know that lady?
I don't remember her if I did.
But you remember the other two?
Yeah, Chaka and Clonk were good friends.
What do you remember about them specifically?
Well, shortly after I lost my memory, they found me and brought me here and sheltered me for a little bit before I made my way to the material plane.
That's not really possible. If they would have brought you here, then you would have met Mad Maggie.
Well, not necessarily. Maybe she wasn't here during that time. So I don't remember seeing her.
She seems to be pretty well established.
Well, I just don't remember her.
And that's all I'll say unless she keeps talking.
Okay. Baron!
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a thing, but
Oh no, I'm dead.
no,
Goodbye, guys.
I'm trying to find something to show you. Let's see here.
Look at this Medusa!
I fell into the river Styx.
That's impressive. So as you're kind of just walking around, you wander into what kind of looks like a garage, and you see the two Kenku, Chaka and Clonk, working on some kind of machines, and they seem to be kind of bickering at each other. Like, no, that's not what's wrong. No, it's totally this. No, that's totally not it.
Approaches. So what's wrong with what now?
No, we can't get this machine fixed. But we cannot find what the problem is. But, it's totally got to be a problem.
Does it have fuel? Or energy? Or how would Baron phrase that?
Does it have food?
Does it make the food? Does it have food?
What do you feed it?
No, we have plenty of fuel. That's not a problem. But there's a part broken and we cannot figure out what the malfunction is.
I can hit it really hard.
When it doesn't work, just beat it till it does.
Called the Fonzie method.
I know the Fonzie method.
No, these are very precious, and Mad Maggie would be very angry if they were broken.
Never mind then.
But I mean, we wouldn't mind the help in trying to identify the cause.
I can only promise to try.
Cool. As they start pointing at certain things. Why don't make an Arcana or an Investigation, whichever's higher.
Oh God, good luck, Kyle.
I wish I had some goddamn inspiration right now.
You should have taken one of the spellcasters.
Not bad for Baron, but
Yeah,
probably
no.
not
Actually,
enough.
yeah, that's not bad.
You're not entirely certain how this thing functions.
It runs off hell.
But they do kind of go over, because you see a bunch of different machines, and they kind of give you a brief explanation of what they are. And I'm just gonna share this image. Basically, they tell you that these are infernal war machines. There's the smallest one, which is for a single person, like a motorcycle, a devil's ride. And then there's bigger ones, the demon grinder, which is what they're currently working on, a scavenger, and a tormentor. And they all have different weapons on them. They move. They take soul coins to fuel.
Baron would be asking the most questions about the Devil's Ride.
Well, the Devil's Ride is it's a single person vehicle, but it moves really quick and you can do wheelies.
I do not know what this really is, but I am intrigued.
You see how it has two wheels?
Yes.
You drive while it's on one.
Holds out left hit. No. How do you do that?
You pull back.
I so want to try. And he will just spend the remainder of the time just going over the different machines, just chatting with them, not
Okay.
trying to interrupt their work or anything.
Okay. They will continue kind of working and kind of explaining them. So we'll move over to Nell, Maya, and Wind. So you guys are...
Books.
You guys
Yeah,
head
I
towards
wanted
the
to
book.
learn
Why don't
more
you
about
make
it.
a perception check to see if you find the room with the books?
That's actually pretty good considering we have wind in tow.
Yeah, that's entirely fair. All right. Let's see here. So, you guys find out where the books are. There's only a handful of books, not a whole lot, but they are what Mad Maggie could find on Zariel. So you guys begin reading?
Yes.
As much as I can.
Okay.
I am staring at the thing that Nell is staring at. When Nell turns the page, I also turn the page.
This
Okay. After a little bit of time as you guys sit there and read, you see two red-eyed birds fly in and sit next
My
to you.
attention shifts.
And as your attention shifts, they kind of fly up and land on one of the railings up above where it's just slightly out of your reach. And
I'ma watch them.
They kind of watch you. These look like the same ravens that were nesting in the hair of Mad Maggie.
no.
And after a bit of watching you, they speak. So, what you doing?
Reading.
Reading anything fun?
Maybe.
Am I reading anything fun, David?
I mean, do you consider reading fun?
I mean, yeah, but is there any, like, is it interesting information or is it the usual blah blah right now?
The first part of it is a lot of the usual blah blah, but there is some information about how Zariel had come to try and put an end to the blood war and was struck down, and apparently Asmodeus was the one that offered her a deal to continue fighting, and that's when she turned into a devil.
Drooling more than usual.
I offer Wind a little napkin to try to clean it up.
I eat the napkins.
Okay. Should have seen that coming.
So, you want to do something more fun? Yeah, you guys look like a fun group.
Define your definition of fun.
Yeah, like, what exactly are you wanting us to do here?
So, there's a madcap named Wazik that, we overheard that is planning to kill, your little, Lulu friend. And, you know, wouldn't be very good if your elephant friend there died, now would it?
Then why haven't you told Maggie about this?
Because Maggie is busy getting things ready.
Inside check on that.
Yeah,
Is that
this
the ability?
doesn't sound right.
Go ahead.
One day I'll roll well.
So,
Oh, you rolled better than me.
Nell, you kind of look and you're like, that's not right.
What are you trying to do here?
Yeah,
Something
okay.
tells me you're not being exactly true.
Okay. Well, it's true that we want Wazik dead, but we may have pulled a prank on them, and well, we now are in fear of our lives because Wazik and a small group of his friends are plotting revenge, and we want help.
What was the prank that you pulled?
We may have taken one of their caps and hid it.
Where'd you hide it?
You know, down the cliff.
So, why don't you just return the cap?
Yeah, well,
Killing.
they found the cap, but they want revenge, and their revenge is generally death. And we like being with Maggie.
Don't you think if you told Maggie about this, she'd tell him to knock it off?
She kind of warned us at one point not to pick on the madcaps, so I don't think she would.
How would us helping you benefit us?
Well, if you help kill Wazik, we'll make sure Maggie gets that ritual done quicker.
That doesn't sound right either.
I'm gonna insight check that.
They seem truthful.
I'm glad you're doing a lot better than me today.
How would you help her do it quicker?
Finding the ingredients faster?
What's to stop you from doing that anyway?
We want to live.
Is there any way to handle the situation without needlessly killing?
Dealing with madcaps? No. I mean, they were fake creatures that went mad by dipping their hats in demon ichor. Listen, we don't want to die.
I feel like if we killed one of Maggie's, yeah, I don't think that would go over very well.
No, the madcaps, they're fine. Maggie gets them shipped in by the boatload whenever they go missing.
Where would we be able to find? What did you say their name was? Wazik?
Wazik. Yeah, we can point Wazik out. We just aren't really strong enough to deal with it ourselves. We're only imps, you see.
Well, I'll leave it up to the group to decide.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, it sounds kind of like you shit in your own bed, and you should be the one to clean it up.
I mean, it's fair. You know, we'll also put in a good word with Maggie. And Maggie's kind of a big name around this place. You don't want to be on her bad side.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'll bring it up with our group, and I'll see what they have to say.
Okay. They just kind of sit there.
Yeah. Well, I'll ask Maya what she thinks we should do.
I mean, I agree that we should ask Baron and Henrina, but also I think that we could probably get away pretty easily with claiming it was an accident if we had wind, like, push him off a cliff or something.
I think you might be right about that. Well, like I said, I'll follow.
You guys are plotting some VOD killing murder shit, and I'm just here making friends. When did our roles switch?
Yeah, I'll look for
What the hell?
I'll look for Baron and Henry and see what they have to say.
Same.
If I had time, I'd like to talk to my familiar also, real quick.
What was that, Henrina?
If I had time, since everybody else is doing stuff, I'd like to talk to my familiar for a minute.
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you know about Mad Maggie? Like, specifically how long she's been here?
I don't know. There's a whole bunch of people in this place.
Oh, my God.
Have you heard of Mad Maggie?
It sounds familiar.
Damn, Baron's voice carries.
Name sounds familiar, but I don't know. Do you know how many devils are here? How many people come to Avernus? And how dumb you are?
I know how many imps are useless to me.
Well, I know how many people are useless summoning me.
Oh, this is such a great dynamic.
I love these things.
I'm going to unsummon you, and then resummon a better imp.
Good luck. You know, at this point, I might as well just try to be resummoned by you.
What good would that do either of us, literally?
It'd torture you, and it'll make me happy.
Alright. You know what? I'm getting real tired of you in your rat form. Let's see, how long does this spell last?
What spell?
Phantom Dragon. This is probably a really fucking bad idea, but I'm gonna cast Phantom Dragon on my familiar.
Okay.
Holy Nick.
So
What?
that might give everybody around me a heart attack if they don't make that wisdom saving throw.
Is this an AoE attack?
No.
No, it turns the imp and it makes it look like a dragon,
Oh, I remember.
large
Yeah.
or smaller.
Why would you do that? Why?
For an hour.
Do you have it look like a baby dragon? Like
Oh no,
a
large
dragon?
large black dragon.
Or like a barrier like pseudo dragon, but
Why
no,
the
large dragon.
hells? Did you take a dip in the river Styx?
No, I did not.
Please. Okay, you're doing what you're doing. I have no way of stopping you. I can only encourage it.
This will 100% lead to my death, as I am now getting swarmed by people who think I'm doing bad things.
Why are you trying to die?
I'm not.
Nick, I appreciate this because it just sounds like you're trying to have fun.
So
I know.
as you go to say, you know what, and you start flipping through your spell book, you see the abomination creature that was next to Maggie kind of walk around. He looks like he's moaning as he walks, and he does a bit of a hopping dance as he walks.
Oh, that's not good.
And behind him, you see some of the madcaps and the redcaps accompany him in a vile song and dancing along with how he's walking.
Slowly put spell book away. We'll settle this later.
As you're watching this, go ahead and make an insight check.
Disadvantage, I assume.
I mean, yeah, because you're...
Oh, come on. I dropped a 20.
You did. It's a vile song and dance. You're not entirely sure what's going on.
Huh.
Just
Do you have any
imagine
idea
they're all
what's-
barking.
Do you have any idea what's going on over there? I say to my familiar. You don't, do you?
No.
I immediately unsummon the fucking thing.
Are you
And then
serious?
I immediately begin casting a ritual.
Do you have the herbs for that?
Right, I need herbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you hadn't unsummoned
I
it to begin with.
still unsummon it. And I begin searching the fort for herbs.
All right. So as you start searching around, Baron, as you're talking to Chaka and Clunk, you see the same thing with the large, grotesque thing and the whole bunch of red and madcaps following him.
Just walking around.
Yep, just walking around, moaning and hopping around.
So what's with Big Ugly and Gruesome?
Yeah, he's just a flesh golem that Mad Maggie made.
And the dancing or the
Ah.
music.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
I was trying to get it out of them, so I could nat 20 apparently.
Oh my god.
So
That's just sad.
as you look towards this fiendish looking flesh golem, you notice that as he's moaning and walking, it looks like there's something stuck into the foot that he's hopping on.
What? Like he has a thorn in his foot, basically.
Yeah.
Does that thing have a thorn in its foot, or does it always walk like that?
It's always walked like that as far as I'm aware.
I'm curious, but not enough to approach it and die.
As you kind of observe it a bit, it just kind of looks like a sweet dumb brute that just kind of grabs things when Maggie orders him to.
I will attempt to approach it. Something wrong with your foot? And I'll gesture to the one that looked like it had the thorn in it.
He shakes his head up and down.
May I look?
He lifts his foot up.
Is there a thorn in it?
It looks to be a large piece of a destroyed bone devil lodged into his foot.
Oh
it-
my god.
Look like I would be able to pull it out.
Probably could.
All right, big guy. This is probably going to hurt.
Make a medicine check.
Fuck.
I was gonna say.
Don't fuck this up.
Too late.
Not bad.
You kind of pull it out, but it's kind of lodged in there more than you're able to figure out how to unlodge it. Oh.
Do I notice anyone else around me that might be able to help?
I
At
would
this
actually
convenient moment,
prepare.
Nell and freaking Maya show
Yeah,
up.
this would be about the time that Nell and Maya had started looking for the rest of the party.
You! Help!
Who's
What?
you?
Oh, I'm glad you both picked up on it. Anyways, over here, I need help.
I'll walk over.
Walks over.
Can you help me pull this out? Gesturing to the thorn in his foot, or the spine.
I can try?
Yeah, I'll try to help.
All right.
I'll roll a
One of
medicine check.
I was
I
about to
was
say, can
gonna
I
say
assist one of
aid
them?
him.
Sorry, I clicked that very quickly.
go ahead and roll it one more time, Nell. We'll say you have advantage, or had advantage. Yep, that's enough. Where you're able to gently pull it out, and he puts his foot down. Oh. And he walks, and he no longer moans as he walks. Whereas the red caps and mad caps that were following. Why'd you do that?
He was in pain.
But we can no longer do the Mickey.
I don't even know what that is, nor do I want to.
Ah! Oh, all right. So that's how this is going on.
Oh. Are we in a fight?
1 second. The red caps, while angry, left. The mad caps, they're about to attack, so we're gonna roll into initiative.
Do we notice the one we were asked to kill in this group?
Yeah.
That one hasn't not been pointed out to you yet.
Do I roll initiative as well?
You're not near them at the moment, but
Okay.
roll it just in case you hear what they're doing.
I mean, that makes sense. You'd have to hear us first.
As there are 5 mad caps, which you saw the image of the red caps. Here's the mad caps.
Oh.
Oh.
You see,
See, yeah, we could probably get Wind to push one off the cliff pretty easily and make it look like an accident.
Wait, who's pushing off who a cliff?
We may have been asked to kill one of these. And by may, I mean we were. We
You
were
sit in
asked.
front of the Kenku.
No.
I don't think we're in front of the Kenku at the moment. I'm pretty sure they're still in the shop. Alright.
1 second here.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. And this isn't surprise or anything. This is pretty blatantly
Oh,
obvious.
yeah, they got angry and they just drew their weapons and...
Alright, weapons it is.
Huh, so that's how that's going to be. Hi, Lulu.
thank
Why are
God.
you up there?
Lulu saved me.
So
I think
Henrina's-
Lulu's with me.
Yeah, Lulu is with Henrina.
Fuck. One of those fuckers better rely on than me, then.
And we'll just use this map for now.
You know, Fort Knucklebone looks a lot more desolate than I thought it would.
Listen, there are no battle maps for Fort Knucklebone, but there are chances for battles to happen.
I mean, fair.
So we're going to go in and rolling at the top is Madcap number 3.
Oh, thank God.
As
Oh, that's disappointing.
it's going to go for the person that pulled it out.
Fair.
So it's going to take its sickle and roll an 11. All right. It's going to take it again for a second attack and miss. So it's going to go in for a third time
Oh, great.
and miss all 3 times.
My God, they have triple attack.
What do you mean first attack?
What do you mean second attack? What do you mean third attack?
All right. Let me just see here.
What do you mean pack tactics?
All right. So then Madcap number 1.
Damn, these things are fast.
Yeah, the first one rolled a 21, the next one rolled an 18. And they have better decks. Where? Okay. Go. Where'd that go? Get back here. All right. Needed to read this other possible thing it could do. You know what? That sounds fun. This one is going to come around this way and try and run at you and then feet first kick you, Nell.
Okay.
As this is going to require you to make a dex save, which you fail. So you take 27 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
That's its turn. Lulu's not there.
This is the fight that kills me.
Wind!
Okay. I'm gonna lay into this thing.
Go ahead.
All right. Punch.
That's a hit.
Okay, stunning strike.
Okay. It succeeded.
Okay. So here's the damage. Second punch.
All right. That's a hit.
Stunning strike.
Okay. It failed.
I hate myself.
Why?
Don't check chat.
Oh.
Flurry of blows.
That's a miss. That's a hit. So you do another 8 points of damage to it.
As I'm just trying to rip this thing apart. Anyway. That would be my turn.
All right. Baron.
Rage.
Okay, go ahead and rage.
I'm gonna try and tank these three.
Okay.
Oh. That's my plan, by presenting myself to be the bigger target as I take out my sunlight spear and stab the first one.
Okay. That's a
As
miss.
As I forget to reckless.
Yes, you did.
Oh well.
It's probably a good thing you didn't anyway.
And that's a hit.
It sounds like these things do a lot of damage.
If they drop kick you.
So you do 9 points of damage.
I do. And that's my turn.
All right, number 4.
Alright.
Wicked
I just
sickle.
want to check something real quick.
That's a miss. All right, attack number 2.
Okay, cool. Everyone was... Alright.
That's a miss. Attack number 3. That's a crit.
David!
Listen,
But-
I have missed so much. As you take 18 points.
Forest, you're fine.
18 reduced to 9 damage.
Can't just nat 1, nat 20.
Sure I can. Would you rather me nat 20, nat 20, nat 18?
I mean, you're going to anyways.
Maya.
If you have a knife ice, that'd be great.
I was actually gonna distance spell Word of Radiance. So I
A
could just fall.
knife ice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna distance spell Word of Radiance so I can just hit them all.
Okay.
Because it's
That's pretty cool.
That's
Hear
the
my
fact
wood.
that itself the
Perish.
target.
I can't hear you. What?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Looks like 2 of them succeeded.
Well, did a G target them?
Yes.
Yep. Tell
Is-
Nick to stop dying over there.
Yes, you do 6
No.
points of damage.
There we go.
All right. Henrina, make a perception check.
I'm so very good at those. Once I get perception, there it is. Oh,
You
am very
hear
good at
you hear fighting going on as a raging baron yells.
do I? So I notice like his voice, like specifically.
Well, yes.
Yeah, I feel like
Alright.
you would.
So you run, dash. You'll be able to get into the fight to make an attack next turn.
Okay.
But in the meantime, Madcap number 1, boop, is going to attack Baron.
Yay.
That is a 22.
Yeah.
So take 9 reduced to 4. Second attack. That is an 8. Third attack. That is a 23. Take 9 reduced to 4. Now it's number 5's turn. He doesn't like that he got hit.
Can't imagine why.
So here, take an attack. That misses. Take another attack. That hits. Doing 11 reduced to 5. And then when it comes to succeeding, I'm a 4. Have a pun. All right, Nell, you are prone.
I will use half my movement to stand up.
All right.
I will then cast Spirit Guardian.
Fair.
Oh shit.
That's actually what I was thinking about doing, so I'm glad you did it.
So it's, what is it? It's shift and both mouse buttons to draw a circle.
I just right click and hit pointers.
How big is the radius?
15 feet.
Why is dragging circles so difficult?
So you got 3 of them in there so far.
That's it. Oh, that sucks. 5, 10. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, 13 stunned, man.
That is true. But I'll still do that. I'll cast Spirit Guardians.
All right. So at the start of their turn, they'll take the rolls and damage.
They take it now. It's when they enter the area for the first time, as well as at the start of their turn.
How that's ruled in rules as written is at the start of their turn, or if they enter the area, like walk into it on their turn,
Or shoved into it.
or shoved in. It's one of those things where it's basically at the start of their turn if they're already in, not when it's summoned and then again at the start of their turn.
Okay.
Fair
enough.
We used to do it that way until rules as written was read, and I was like, oh, that makes more sense and more
You found
balanced.
a Jeremy Crawford thing, yeah.
Okay. And none of my cantrips.
What do your spirits guardians look like? I can't remember if I asked
They're
you before.
angelic because
Okay.
I'm not evil.
Okay.
They're angelic. So,
Okay.
You're good aligned, so yeah, angels are fae.
and that will be my turn.
Okay. So, number 3 is starting its turn in your circle.
So I do that.
And make him do the whatever save. Which he failed. So he takes 12 damage. As he goes right at you with 3 sickle attacks.
If he hits, I want to use my reaction.
He hit.
I'm going to use my reaction to minus 2d6 from it. So, minus 6 damage.
Okay. Let me throw 6 temp hit points on him. As it does 9 reduced to 3. As Spirit Guardians fail. Because you rolled a total of a 7 on Warcaster.
Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even see that. That
You
blows.
That's-
I hate not doing the rolls myself. I'm sorry. I don't.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, you've been shit on a lot the past 2 weeks, man.
yeah.
That's inspiration though.
That, well,
It's
right? It's
not on advantage or disadvantage.
yeah,
It's a straight roll.
unless it's a double nat 4.
Okay.
Second one misses. And third one misses. Okay, apparently these guys can only hit once.
Hey, I did my job then.
All right. Madcap 13 is turning its attention toward this cat.
He is stunned.
He's stunned.
Right, yes, he is. All right. Well, he can't do anything except go, "Ah!" Lulu. Saw you run off, so goes, wee! And he's just going to kind of be like, friends, no!
Oh my god.
Well then.
Friends, no! No, friends!
Wind.
Friends, no.
One.
This is hell. Why is it so funny?
Oh, wait, it should still be stunned. I'll make sure to... Okay, whatever.
You hit.
Yeah. I'll just hit advantage on the next ones. I forgot it disappears at the beginning of my turn. So it's supposed to end at the end.
Yeah.
There's 2.
That's a miss.
Yeah, it is.
What are we even fighting for? Flurry of blows. Do
Number
it.
3.
That's a hit. There's 8 points of damage, and it's not looking great.
And number 4.
That's a hit. You killed it. As you kill it, it just kind of melts into demon ichor.
As I pounce towards the next one.
All right. Baron.
All right, so this turn I'm gonna reckless.
Baron.
Oh.
Where? There it is. Apply that. I'm gonna make my first strike against number 1.
That's a hit.
Cool.
7
And
damage.
my second strike against number 5.
That's a hit.
Shazam!
That's more damage.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Number 4. Take a sickle. That's a still miss. Take a sickle. Well, that's a hit.
Just let me know if it's a crit.
9 reduced to 4. And that's a crit.
All
Are
right,
you
I'm gonna
kidding me?
use my reaction.
Dear God.
Go ahead. Okay, good. And then zero that out.
Yep.
All right, you're good.
All right. That was his last one, so
I'm assuming 1's gonna attack me at least, or 5, or 1 and 5.
Maya.
We're just gonna keep doing the Word of Radiance, but I'm not just spelling it this time.
Okay.
Why am I wind?
I don't know. Why are you wind?
Aren't we all wind?
Aren't we nothing but words
Oh
on the
great,
wind?
now Henrina's been reading the philosophy books.
Henrina, in order to
Yeah.
be wind, you have to be like really dumb. One
Oh.
success, one stupid. I mean, failure.
Well then.
I mean,
Oh,
What? Okay. Okay.
6 more damage. You know. All right, Henrina, you can get up and to attack the 2 that are closest to Baron.
Where can I move exactly?
up to 4 and 5, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So I have my full movement speed where I'm at.
You
10,
the farthest you'd be able to get is up to Madcap 5.
So, like right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't get here.
You could get there, but I'm saying like you can't go past 5.
Okay. I probably shouldn't do this, but I've been wanting to hit things with this frickin' thing as long as I can remember ever since I got it. So bonus action, invoke Dragonheart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're
They're
lucky, Nick. I
attacking
was
your
going to summon
man.
a firewall next, or my previous turn, but I had already raged.
So that's my bonus action, and then what is it for like a you gain a breath weapon attack. I'm going to choose acid because it goes with the whole black dragon theme, and I'm hoping they're not immune to it. If I use it, so dexterity save or 46. So it's a 30-foot line, so I'm gonna shoot diagonally. It's only 5 feet wide, so none of
Yep.
my friends.
So only hit them.
Okay, so where's the dex save? There it is. Please, for the love of God, let one of you fail, please.
So 2 fail, 1 success.
All right. So 46 acid damage.
16. They're both critical.
Yay! I did it. That's my turn.
All right. Madcap 1 really has not been hurt.
Nope.
So gonna go after Maya, who's
Hold
the one
on.
that hurt him.
I
There you
don't
go.
think I hurt that one.
Who hurt
I
him?
know for a fact I didn't hit it that last round.
Oh, you're right. No, it was Baron.
No.
Baron that hurt
Yeah.
it last.
Did I not apply that effect to the right person? I did. Never mind. There
Yeah,
it
so
is.
no, he'd just
There,
keep
so
going after
attack it.
Baron.
All right. Maya, why did you do that? He was going to have disadvantage on attacking you.
That's a hit. So I take 9 reduced to 4. That's a hit. 8 reduced to 4. And that's a hit. 12 reduced to 6.
Ah, finally, something lower than... Wait, no. Never mind. I'm thinking of something else. By which I mean I'm confusing my facts. As I do.
Yeah, 5 has taken the most amount of damage from Baron, so, you know, it's just gonna...
Oh no, it just
Really?
took
I thought he
16
would
from
turn
that.
just to, like, a bunch of acid just got spit on it.
No.
Trust me,
it wasn't that
acid
bad.
isn't gonna change these guys' mind.
Baron's whole thing is to get people's attention anyway.
Yeah, that is true.
So that's a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
10 reduced to 5. 24. 8 reduced to 4. And 22. Which does 7 reduced to 3. Nell.
In such a fit of rage that my spell was canceled after such a small attack, I'm gonna attack it with my mace.
Do it.
Make sure target. No, there we go.
That'd be a hit.
Well,
It's 4 damage.
great. That did nothing. All right.
You moved him into critical.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay. Then for my bonus action, I'm gonna healing word, Baron.
Okay.
Woo.
But see, the trick is that it also heals me.
That is a neat trick. Alright. Baron, you heal 9 points of damage. That's like 2 attacks from these madcaps.
It is.
Where Madcap 3 is just going to continue going into Nell. Attack 1 is a miss. Attack 2 is a 25. So that is 8 points of damage. And the last attack is a miss.
For using my mace, did nothing.
Tusk attack. Lulu. Good
Is this
good
good
job.
or bad?
Good job, girl. She crit.
Oh my
Well,
god.
then.
Lulu
Just
really
impales
likes
it from
Baron.
behind, flicks it off the tusk.
She did 4 points of damage and killed it.
That's the power of friendship.
Friendship. Whoop. Wind.
1,
Yeah, that is a 1.
2.
That's a 24. That's a hit.
Yeah, we can't count right now anyway.
Hey, there's the 2. You kill it.
How much health did it have left
Moving
after I hit it?
on.
3 points.
Well, I was about to say, well, I just hit it for 5, so. And then, yeah, these two aren't that off. All right. Flurry of blows.
Do it, do it, do it good.
Punch.
That's a crit.
I'm gonna make this a stunning strike.
Okay. Failed. It's 11 points of damage.
All right. Second attack. Or fourth attack, you know.
That's a hit.
Same thing.
It's another 6 points of damage. All right.
Okay.
Baron.
Pop.
That's a hit. It's critical. That's a hit. It's dead.
Yes.
As it goes in for a sickle.
Mad as a harder.
As it crits.
Fuck. I don't think I can use my spirit shield on myself.
Read it. What does it say?
Can I see myself?
I mean, I'd argue you can see yourself.
If you are raging in another... Oh, never mind.
It doesn't say another
good.
person.
Shut up.
All right.
It says another creature.
As you take 17, reduced to 8. Goes in for the second attack. That's a hit.
Yep.
9 reduced to 4. And last attack. That's a hit. This guy really wants you dead.
Yeah, you didn't even have advantage this time.
12 reduced to 6.
Like, what the fuck?
Maya.
So I'm gonna just reach out and gently touch Nell and Baron and twin spell Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Henrina looks at you angrily as you touch Baron.
I'm also touching Nell!
That doesn't make it better.
Baron gives you a thumbs up behind the shield.
So you both get 11 points.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, sweet nectar of life.
Thank you.
Oh, Baron, please. You're barely at half.
Yes, but I'm at half.
That'll be my turn for now. There's enough tanks that can take the front. There's only one left.
Well, it was fun. The one grouping I got to.
I mean, you could still.
You muted yourself.
Right, I keep forgetting that happens when I target things. Fucking succeed this dex save. Go for it. Did he fail?
Hold on. No.
Oh, it doesn't untarget. Okay.
Yeah, no, he succeeded. It only untargets when you have multiple things targeted.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he nat 20'd that.
Oh god. Oh, their dex is lower than I
was about
thought.
to say
then.
their dex is a lot lower than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, so yeah, I barf in his general direction.
And he just hops up using his sickle as a stand and lands back down as you finish barfing.
I don't think Henrina's feeling that good.
Yeah, that does not seem normal.
I think Karina gave up on being normal.
No, what are you doing?
It's at light, so I will guiding bolt it.
All right. That's a miss. When it
But
comes to
that's
succeeding,
inspiration.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a
that's
fool.
inspiration.
That is inspiration.
Guiding bolt is I'm full action. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. You can do it. You can do it. Go, go, go.
Oh,
Win.
she can't cherry pick. I see how it is.
Listen, she is a wonderful friend and a frail creature.
Fuck it. I'm gonna burn my inspiration,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attempt to punch him.
Okay, go ahead. Do it. Yeah, that's a crit.
Cool. Stunning strike.
Oh god. Okay. He failed,
Good.
which is sad because they actually have a good con.
I feel ashamed of my reckless attack.
This isn't even my final
One gets so many criticals.
All right. Yeah, it took 10 points of
That's
damage.
the first attack.
Yep.
Second attack.
That's a hit. It's 9 points
Bonus
of damage.
action attack.
Yep, that's a hit. 4 points of damage.
Cool. And I am now out of key.
Baron.
Whack.
That's a miss.
Oh. Whack.
That's a hit.
19. Cool. Just couldn't go to a 20 for me just once.
No,
That's my
no, you
turn.
need to take those 3 levels in
Kyle.
fighter.
I know I do.
Maya.
Want to try and hit it with my dagger.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
So you're stealing Henry's
She's-
stab
She's
spell.
using my stab spell.
That's a hit.
First,
Oh
she
no.
steals my man, then she steals my magic.
Whispers over to Win. Why is little sister Irina so mad? Oh, right. Sorry.
Does that hit? David?
Yeah, it does. You kill it.
And then she stole my kill.
So as I was saying, we convinced Wynn to push the one off the cliff. Wait, hold on.
What
Sorry,
clip?
So we convinced Wynn
Do
to
we
push-
know? Do we know which one we're supposed to kill?
It was something that started with an N.
I thought it
What?
started with a W. Do we see the red bird anywhere close by?
What was the name again, David?
Mike Wozniak?
I thought it was like Nas.
Mike Wazowski?
Mike Wazowski.
I'm sorry. I thought you were the people I was traveling with. Clearly, I'm wrong because you're discussing murder. I'm gonna go find my acquaintances.
Hold on, Rena, get over here.
Waziak.
Oh,
Waziak.
you're right. It was a W.
No more fighting takes place, right? So like
Correct.
my thing wears off. Okay,
Yep.
because I gotta take the 10 hit points away and stuff. I really should not have burned resources there, but like I really wanted to hit multiple things with that.
I needed to burn the rage, otherwise I would have probably been knocked unconscious.
I mean, seeing as they went through a bit more than half your hit points, yeah.
Yeah, they went through quite a bit of mine.
That was just the one hit, too.
I tried to help.
As soon as they did that, I was like, well, Nova round.
So
I'm
what
gonna go back
happened?
to the birds.
What happened in the past like 30 minutes for you all to be discussing murder plans?
You know those like weird red birds that we saw with Mad Maggie?
Sure.
They asked us to kill one of those like mad cap things because they pulled a prank and they got caught, and I don't know, it just seemed like a lot, and I told them we would talk about it first.
What
yeah,
are they
honestly,
offering?
it seems like they did something stupid and they really just shouldn't have.
What are they
but-
offering in return?
A
They
good
offered-
word with Mad Maggie.
If their word was worth anything, they wouldn't be in this predicament right now.
About what we were saying, but I don't know, those things kind of seem like dicks. So, my opinion is shifting a little bit.
As is mine, a little bit.
Greg, what do you think?
Greg?
It's what I've been calling the shield.
Mm.
You don't get a response.
Oh, come on. You liked it last time. Fine. Play hard to get.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on Baron, by the way.
Okay.
So what's with these bird things? Why are they talking?
Apparently, they talk.
I mean, our map talks. I'm not surprised. I'm just...
So, I know this might come off as weird coming from me, but if anybody sees any herbs, let me know.
Henrina, do we really need to talk about your
Now-
drug problem?
Now listen, it's not
Irina?
for me.
Where's your familiar?
See, about that,
Did one of the
We-
stupid mad things get your frickin' familiar too?
Yes, it was in rat
But-
form, and then it just vanished. It's all that happened.
Why would
so-
they attack the rats?
I question a great many things down here, and that is definitely one of the things I question.
But you don't even keep the thing summoned most of the time. How did they kill it? Why?
So if you see any,
You usually only bring out the imp to insult it.
if you see any herbs, let me know.
Does
So are
Serena
we
think I
helping
don't
the
pay attention?
birds? Are we not helping the birds? Because I think we could make a pretty convincing argument that Wind pushed it off a cliff.
I
I
think-
will say what I said back then, and I will follow the group's decision.
I think we have more important things to worry about than yeah.
Well, if we can get this done faster, shouldn't we?
Get what done faster? We're just waiting for
Exactly. We're waiting.
To
If they
be
can
fair,
increase
the birds offered to increase the speed, which we didn't actually say yet.
it. Sorry, I thought you did. I was
No, we
I was
said
taking
that
notes when I said that.
they said we said that they would put in a good word.
Sorry. I
But
overstepped
you
they-
could
my
change
fourth
what you said
boundaries.
to can they make it go faster? And I
Yes. Can they make it go faster?
Yeah, they did offer to help her find the things she needs.
didn't I ask her when she brought it up? I was like, "Oh, great, you're gonna make us go," and she's like, "No, I just have to." Because I asked.
They
I asked her.
probably know where they are in the storehouse and just aren't helping. They don't seem like good birds.
You know, using that logic, why don't we just help whatever her name was, Mad
Can
Maggie?
you navigate her storehouse?
Depends on what she needs.
You're assuming that was a speculation. We don't even know if it's in a storehouse.
We don't know what she needs.
Exactly.
I mean, as far as help goes, we don't know what kind of help she needs.
If she needed our help, she would have requested it, I'm sure.
Same goes with the birds.
So,
They
Sean,
did
what is
request
Wind
our
doing?
help.
Sean,
What?
what is Wind doing right now?
Wind is poking at Nell's wounds and trying to make sure he's okay.
I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Nell, you know I don't understand that, so I'm
I know.
continuously doing
It's
it.
but I just I gotta find this.
The best part is they're actually getting better while I'm doing this.
Oh,
It's like he's one of us.
I have to speak to I still
Well,
speak.
damn.
So, as you guys are kind of talking,
Oh my god.
you hear a voice call out, and like every other word, there's a whistle. Hey, hi there. And there's just a whistle like every time he speaks.
okay.
Turns.
Okay. What is it?
As you turn, you see this.
Oh, that's
What?
metal as fuck.
I think we've seen one of these before.
You have. Not in this campaign, but you have.
I've noticed.
Greg, help.
I've noticed you have been helping people like Mickey.
We-
Could I-
Wait, we've
Who the
helped
he-
people?
Who the hell is Mickey?
Who have we helped?
the giant flesh golem.
Oh, Mickey?
Yeah,
Really?
his name's Mickey.
I was
Oh.
expecting like Skull Crusher or something.
No, Mickey. Mickey and Mad
What?
Maggie.
And I can't say if I'm disappointed or not.
But I could use some help if you're offering to help people.
I
We
mean, we
dispatched
do
the
have
voice
a we do have a decanter of endless water.
What are you? What?
What?
What does that
Oh,
have to do
that's-
with anything?
That's not the problem. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
It depends on the kind of help you are looking for.
Well, so you know the red caps, the little fey creatures with red caps.
Yeah.
The little fuglies, yes.
They like to throw things at me, and they hit my jaw and with a loose gear, and one of my teeth went missing. And I saw a red cap. I believe his name was Grubba. Grab it and run off. I'm kind of embarrassed to tell Mad Maggie about it. Do you mind helping me find my missing tooth?
Sure.
Sure.
Would you be willing to give us anything for our service?
I can put in a good word with Maggie.
Good enough for me.
Yeah.
Better than those.
You know
why,
what?
Why were the crows looking for help again?
I have an idea.
They didn't. They thought that they were going to be killed
Why were they going to be killed?
because they took
Because
one
they
of the
played a
hats.
bad prank.
Okay,
got
we're
caught.
helping you, Mrs. Flame Skull.
Why don't we just kill everything with a red cap? Then we'll be helping everybody.
Yeah, these red cap things just seem to be.
It sounds.
We're not going out for murder. We're just going to find a tooth.
Fair.
Oh, we're gonna find a couple teeth. Don't worry.
Are you guys okay?
I'm just like, Baron's like, we will help you in non-violence. Everyone else is like, murder.
I did not say that.
I know that, but
Maya
it's just like the,
said murder for this one.
no, it's just like the instant reaction to, it's like, yes, we will help. And then it's like, there's like, murder.
I mean, Henrina isn't exactly wrong that these things seem to be causing a lot more problems than.
I was mostly being sarcastic about killing all of them.
I don't believe you.
I actually do. I've been around her long enough.
I was being okay. Good. I didn't fuck up that roll. I was being sarcastic. I'm not actually a genocidal maniac.
what's your name?
Goes over to Nell. What does sarcasm mean? What
See,
does sarcastic mean?
It's when you say something, but you like say it kind of funny, so it doesn't seem like you're actually saying the thing that you're saying.
So what's
Just
the
shakes his
skull
head. Is
thing?
like, you humans are so weird.
I'm not. I guess I'm not really human now that I think about it too.
Now that
Oh.
you think about it.
You understand this sarcasticum.
People are just weird, regardless of their race, Baron.
I am perfectly abnormal, thank you.
Wind hissing at the flaming skull.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this flaming skull's name.
Oh yeah, please. This will be good.
Oh, my name? Barnabas.
That wasn't half as funny as I was expecting it to be.
Well, Barnabas, where would we find this? What did you say the
What
name
was the name?
Grabbing?
Grubba.
Barnabas.
Grubba.
Grubba?
What'd you say, Allison?
The flaming skull's name is Barnabas, and
Yes.
it wants us to find Grubba
Yep.
for a tooth.
Barnabas? Okay. Barnabas. Approach my
Grubba bus. Copy that.
So, when you say you're gonna put in a good word for us concerning Mad Maggie, what are you gonna tell her exactly? That we just, on a whim, decide to beat up all her henchmen
No, that you helped me find my tooth.
and had to kill a couple of her little red-hatted midgets on the way? That's not gonna upset her at all.
Why does she need to hear that?
She doesn't particularly care about them. She gets them transported from the Fae quite often when they go missing or die.
It's the second time we've heard that.
Really, it's the first for me.
Well, I included me and Maya in the proverbial. And
Yeah.
Sorry, Baron, you weren't there for the last one. Technically, Wind heard it too, but Wind is.
Wind, how could you betray me like that?
It's okay. She'll remember one day.
I don't
We hope.
believe you.
I don't believe you either.
Oh.
Well, maybe Mad Maggie will be able to give me the herbs I'm looking for, so I suppose I'm up for, doing some dirty work.
Say
Attempts to
herbs
correct.
with a
I'm
heart.
I was about to
gonna
say,
go
Wind
hide
instinctively
behind
shudders at the word herbs, but doesn't know why.
Henrina's over there talking about doing dirty work. Maya's just gonna shuffle over behind Nell and Baron. Ugh.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Did the skull let us know where we could find Grubba?
So when you ask, it says, well, they all kind of look familiar. I can't really tell them apart.
Well, that's helpful.
Okay, look, hear me out. We just go around and ask for that one, and if we find the other one, we get rid of it on the way.
Why don't you come with us and help us try to find your tooth?
Sure.
I mean, yeah. I'm not sure what this tooth is going to look like otherwise.
A tooth?
Is the tooth also on fire?
No.
I mean, they may have hundreds of teeth. I don't know how these red caps work.
But
I don't know if a tooth is going to be a rare thing or not.
I can join you as long as I don't die.
You just need to point out your tooth and keep out of range of them.
Okay, I can do that.
And we begin searching for this red cap.
All right. So as you go around, two crows land on your shoulders, Baron. What you doing?
Looking for a tooth.
Well, that's no fun. You should find a madcap named Wazik instead.
Are they the same crows?
Yes.
Don't see any reason to.
These are the crows we were telling you about, Baron.
Oh, Baron, you're so charismatic. Look at all the familiars you have. I wish I had a familiar.
Didn't you just dismiss yours?
Fucking garbage. No, it got eaten.
As you say that, they turn into their actual forms as imps.
Oh. Well. I had a familiar that looked like you.
They weren't as good as us.
It?
I didn't dismiss it. It was eaten.
By what?
I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention.
Can I insight check that?
Make a deception check.
All right, 1 second here.
Oh
Beat
my
it twice.
god!
Fucking god.
You know, you can just be honest with us, Henrino. We're not going to judge you much more than we already do.
Points 10-foot long tentacle arm at you. What's that supposed to mean?
I'm going to let you decipher that one on your own.
So, did we get... Oh, wait, we did.
All right, cool.
Barnabas.
You're my friend.
Barnabas, we're looking... Have you seen your tooth yet?
He's kind of looking around. No, but I'm looking. As you keep walking, the two imps are kind of just following you, watching.
Yep.
I feel like a Baldur's Gate guard looking around for people to rough up.
Why don't you all make perception checks?
I can do
Well,
that.
That's fine.
Not bad.
Not bad.
So, Maya, Baron, Nell, as you kind of are observing the red caps, you notice one of them passing a bloody pouch to another. And they tuck that bloody pouch in their pocket.
Henrina, is that your familiar?
Huh?
Would the tooth be bloody? Is that bloody pouch where your tooth is? Oh.
I don't know,
This
Mike.
thing's made of blown bone. Does it bleed?
I mean, red caps generally stick their hats in blood, so they like blood. I don't know.
I'll go over and grab the bag.
You're just gonna go and try and wrestle the bag out of the red caps.
That's my Baron. So brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds exactly like something Baron would do. So.
Yeah. Unless someone tries to stop me, he just goes up and tries to snatch it away.
All right, hold on. Let's just place you here. We'll place everyone else over here.
I'll get ready for that initiative button.
Let's see the flame skull. Let's make you there. And all right. So,
Wait, what about our 2 imps?
don't worry about them.
I'm sure they're hiding well.
So as you go and just try and grab the tooth out, the bloody pouch out of the pocket,
Oh, so it is the tooth.
The
Thanks,
red-
Philip, just so.
the red cap grabs your arm and goes in to attack, and a bunch of red caps pour out of nowhere. And we're
So
gonna
I've killed us.
we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh no, I've rolled terribly, you see.
Oh, good. I've rolled terribly.
That is the highest.
Oh crap,
roll.
I've rolled really high.
Well,
Oh,
God,
that's
dragged you to hell.
not good.
As long as you don't
it's okay,
approach-
guys. These are different than the madcaps.
All right, let me roll their initiative. Hold on.
They're just stronger. That's the difference.
Maya, you're up front.
These do
Oh.
nothing but crit, you see? That's the
Great.
difference.
So they're all charging out looking like they're gonna hurt Baron.
Oh yes, they're all going after Baron.
Cool, okay, we're just gonna... Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
So that's 15 feet, and I'm gonna just move up behind Baron.
All right.
We're just gonna defend Baron from the back over here.
All right.
I'm gonna draw the circle in just a second, just wanted to move.
Well,
But yeah, you can
while
move
they
on and I'll-
all murder me, I'm gonna use the restroom.
Well, they all murder me.
All right. Red Cap 27 is next.
Go like here.
Let's see, where is number 27? Oh, he's in the back. He's gonna run forward and
Okay, so he's in.
yeah, and go feet first and kick Baron in the chest. He failed. So he takes 16 points damage. He did not like that. I know Baron's not here, but he has to make a dex save, which he failed.
Does he get advantage because of danger sense?
This isn't a spell. This is literally
right.
him
Danger
kicking.
sense doesn't have to be a spell.
Let me see.
It's a
Or
trap.
is it-
Spell or
Spell or
trap.
yeah, spell or trap. So still no.
When things are...
These
when
things are
s-
doing a fucking high jump kick, you see?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when things nearby aren't as they should. I mean,
Was I not prone? Oh,
We're discussing
were
whether or
just
not your
fucking-
danger sense would click
you were
kick
just
in.
fucking-
But you also got
Kick.
you got drop kicked.
yeah,
okay.
basically the same thing that happened to
Yeah,
Nell.
no,
You
that's
get
why I was
drop
asking
kicked.
if I was knocked prone.
Yes, you do get knocked prone as you take blop. A lot less damage than Nell took, 17,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
and you're knocked prone.
I sure am.
Number 20. Ah!
Yep, I gotta hit him too. Well, wait, see if he fails or not.
Oh, he failed.
Click the wrong. Okay, good. So we don't have to adjust the
Yeah.
damage.
All right.
Sorry, I was like scrolling because I forgot to actually put Spirit Guardians on myself.
Fair. First attack hits, 10 damage. Second attack hits, 9 damage. Third attack hits,
Oh my god. Baron.
9 damage.
Baron.
Baron's also last in initiative, so this isn't going to end well.
No, just no.
Yeah, I was about to say, okay, Lulu, now's the time to use your fucking horn.
Let's see. What was the rate? What was the
15 foot?
15
15.
foot.
30 foot?
30
30
foot.
foot.
Oh.
I appreciate 30 feet.
Oh.
He could just get all of them, that'd be great.
Let's see.
Oh, blast them.
I'm gonna get.
Most of them.
Yeah, most of them.
Fucking play the trumpet of death.
All right.
Play the trumpet of friendship.
Let's see.
Fucking glitter them.
Target those. And those. And that one. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go the Trumpet of Sparkles. Doo doo doo.
Jeez.
So much glitter.
You know, there's a lot of failures there. Just take the damage, which is actually really low.
Oh.
Well, not too low. 19 points of damage.
They're still moderate, at least. A lot.
Yeah. So
If I get a turn, oh boy, am I dead.
So quite a few of them got hit there. That's one of her uses. All right. Barnabas.
Does she have flyby or anything?
She does not.
Okay, I know where I have to go then.
She can take one attack of opportunity, right?
Isn't she up in the air?
What?
No, she's not.
No.
You know where you have to go, Sean, but does Win know?
That looks like a fireball.
Good.
That is a fireball.
20-foot radius sphere from a flaming skull. That looks
I
like
mean, yeah, it's their best attack.
God damn it,
Now,
Lulu,
if
why are you?
inch it a little bit closer, you could probably get 18 too.
All right. You know, it's fine. All right, let's see.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Guten Tag.
Got quiet. I thought I disconnected.
V-gates do.
All right. And his only fireball.
Disgusting.
There's a lot of failures in there. So, we're just going to see what happens here. A lot of criticals. All right. It's like, well, I've done all I can.
Fair.
Nell.
More than I asked.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
As an eruption of fire and trumpet sparkles erupts in front of you all.
Fucking glittery fireball.
Baron, you're at critical. I'm gonna do it at 30.
I'm fine. I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me.
Literally
You-
don't believe you.
You heard him.
You
Heal yourself.
literally shouldn't. I have, 11 HP left? I'm dying fast. I can't imagine why.
What?
I mean,
No.
that's what happens when you don't get your rage off, and about 20 things go before you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on
Yep.
Baron.
Oh.
Ooh, and I also heal myself for 5.
There you go. Baron's looking better and still prone.
Much better. It's still prone.
That is, yeah, I don't have any cantrips that are bonus action, so I'll end my turn there.
All right. 31.
No!
Oh my god, no, Lulu.
Lulu, if you die because of this, I'm gonna be so sad.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
Okay.
Lulu.
12 points of damage. Reduced to 6 because she's magical. That's a crit.
David.
David.
13 reduced to 6 because
David, none
she's-
of them care about me. Crit on me. Don't crit on Lulu.
Listen, it's fine.
I care about Baron too.
Henrina.
But Lulu.
Okay, let me see here.
You better go save that magical elephant.
15, 20,
Yeah,
25, 30.
tentacles were made for anything. It was saving elephants.
Okay, I'm gonna move. We'll call it here.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, that's fine.
Wow, she's officially decided that she likes Lulu more than Baron.
Good. I mean, what?
Damn it, now I don't know if I can go over there because Henrina's over there.
I'm going to invoke my dragon mask.
Okay.
Sorry, Harina.
Did that work? Yeah. And I'm going to take a bite at this one.
Do
I
it.
was thinking about dodging, but fine. So, my
That's
my
a miss.
God, I need to stop rolling today. Yeah, I'll just stand there and try to look intimidating and just wait for the onslaught.
All right. Well,
Now we come to the onslaught.
yes, we do.
So it begins.
As it actually, it's gonna come this way as it runs and kicks you in the chest.
Does it though?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes,
I need to
it
stop
does.
rolling today.
As you take 30 points of damage
That's most
I
of
don't
my
want
health,
Harina to die.
as you're knocked prone.
guys.
Here's where Baron is starting to recognize his feelings.
Guys,
This isn't Baron. This is Kyle.
help me.
Entered.
Yep. It failed. It's dead.
Wow, we might actually make it to my turn with me still conscious.
5,
20.
10, 15.
I thought about
20.
also casting Spirit Guardians. So
Now-
that would just be 2.
Now we can talk about this.
One.
I've been waiting for the day.
Shield
that
if it hits me.
Yeah.
It hits.
I would like to shield.
Go
1 second.
ahead. What does that put you up to, like 27?
I thought it was 29.
Yeah. 20. That's if I have haste. 1 second. Let me find shield. Let me do.
+5.
So I have what 15 plus mage armor
Plus-
is
So
18 plus dragon mask, which is 4, so 22, 5,
So
6,
27.
So
7,
27.
27.
Oh yeah, that's a miss. All right, well it's going in for a second attack.
Well, it can die.
That's a miss, and it's going in for a third attack.
I'm imagining just me holding both my hands up,
That's a miss.
shielding.
He has advantage, and he is David, so
Oh yeah, no, this is fine. This is lovely.
don't worry, Nick. I'm coming.
That's a miss.
Imagining them just fucking kicking me with my shield
That's a
active.
miss. Oh no, they're using sickles. That's a miss. Wind.
Go and go.
Well, you see, I got to start over here. I
Yes.
don't know if I have the movement for that, but feline agility if I don't.
Help the true friend, the Lulu.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm starting on this end.
Wind, you came for me. Doesn't even see me.
All right. We'll see how this goes because I'm out of key. There's one.
That's a hit. That's a death.
Don't you have the AC boost thing?
Yeah, I do. I've chosen not to use it from now on.
Okay, that's your choice.
I don't think Wind would think to draw a sword after
Yeah,
after
that's-
punching things at this point.
That's fair.
Mm.
All right, your
Okay.
second attack is a hit.
Besides, they're just gonna kill Henrina at this point. Bonus action attack.
Yep, that's a hit. Do some damage. Still standing.
Yep.
Baron.
Oh wow.
Go, Baron, go.
Yeah, surprisingly, quite a few of them rolled lower.
So up to 60 feet long. You don't say.
I'm sorry. How long is it? Henrita turns.
So,
that's 1, 2 charges.
oh, wall
They
of fire.
stand up. And the wall
Oh.
fire is just gonna burn towards, the opposite of us.
Oh, that's
Fair.
so long.
So as they start in there, I'm guessing they have to. Is it take damage or is it a dex save?
I believe. What does it say?
Is
I
that
think if
another
it-
on their turn thing?
I think if it pops up on them, they have to make a dex save, and then if they're like so
Okay.
far away or something from it,
Yeah,
take
they,
damage.
it has a specific wording for if they.
When the wall
if-
appears, each creature within its area must make a dex save.
Okay, when the wall appears.
On a failed save, creature takes 5d8 or half as much. One side of the wall selected by you when you cast the spell deals 5d8 to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side.
yeah.
So that would be the other 4
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's
on
when
the
they
right
end their
side
turn.
there.
But yeah, that's when they start
Yeah.
their turn enter whatever. So only the 5 that where the wall starts takes the damage. Why are you
But you
moving?
only
Am I
have
not? There we
4
go.
of them.
Alright. So they take the dex save.
Do it. Do it.
Oop.
Fail. 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 Fail.
Oh.
Oh, they're dead.
Incinerated.
One of them survived.
Really? Oh, it's the one right next to you, of course. Oh wait, no.
It's the one right below him.
It's the one next to Henrina.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
they
it would be, wouldn't it?
And then I just turn to the last one. It's like, sup, bitch.
Ah!
I'm counting on you, Maya, Nell.
Maya.
5, 10, 15,
Maya,
20,
no. We're trying.
25.
Oh, I guess I should have.
Number 5. Where's number 5? 5, 10, 15.
Wait, don't they take damage?
At the end of the turn.
Oh, if they
Yeah.
okay, at the end of
So
the end.
36 ended within 10 feet of the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, so.
And number
And then
5 is in
5.
thing.
Yeah.
So that's a fail
So let Baron do his thing as well.
because they have to nat 20 in order to survive.
Okay, and then
That's a success.
still takes half.
Guess what? That's still a death. All right, number 14. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Number 2. 5, 10, 15, 20,
That's still within 10
25.
feet. Oh, wait, no, it's not. No,
Yeah, it's
not.
just outside. It's like hot, 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 hot. Maya.
I hope I'm not destroying any property.
Just blame it on the flaming
See?
skull, man. It's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna go here.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna trust Nell to heal Baron. That'll be my turn.
All right. It's gonna try and attack.
That's 20, right?
Yep, it's gonna try and attack Baron. As it failed. But this one's not too hurt, so it'll actually survive.
Wait, did that just roll with advantage against me?
That's because we
did.
never took prone off. There we go. Let's try that again, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Blap! Well,
And so the scrolls have
It's still hit because it's saved, you see.
no, that was a pun.
Ah,
The second one crits, though.
Are you serious?
I
16 points of damage.
and that circle's getting redder and redder, man.
Look,
And the third one's a nat 1.
okay.
Boop-a-doop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
That's fair, Lulu. I don't blame you.
Fire
Good
hot!
effort.
You know, it sees this red cap. Hold on, let's see here. You know what's fun?
Hmm.
Let's see. I think a magic missile's fun.
Wait, what?
And red cap number 2.
When was this a thing? Did I miss the first time, or is this the first time?
What? Barnabas?
Oh, Barnabas doing it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought Lulu was doing it. I
No.
did not realize the turn had switched.
Yeah, no, it was Barnabas' turn. He's just like,
Oh my
magic missile!
I was just so very confused.
No.
Yeah, Baron's critical. Okay, great. Let's do Karoon's second.
Fine. I'm fine.
You're not fine.
Still doing better than Harina.
I am. I'll learn how to do that one day.
As
Okay.
Baron heals 18 points.
I heal for 4. That'll be my turn.
All right. Henrina, you're prone.
Yeah, I would like to stand.
What? You sure? Okay.
Let's see here. Oh, 26 is critical, and 10 is somehow only heavy. All right.
Standing in a wall of fire.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you stand there, bro.
It hasn't been his turn yet. He can't move.
As I
Burn,
stand up and
burn,
see him in
burn.
flames. God, I really should. No, I will save spell slots. Yes.
That's a hit.
Good. Die?
Yes.
Well, alright.
He had 5 hit points left. You were going to kill him regardless.
Awesome. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Number 10's literally standing in a wall of fire.
So I'm guessing he still has to make the dex save.
Yeah, that's a failure. I don't think he's surviving this.
Did the damage not go off?
Nope.
Maybe. There we go.
Imagine that. He didn't survive it. Wind.
A wall of fire that just burned all the enemies that was in front of Wind just appeared.
Yep.
So Wind is gonna dash 90 feet in this direction.
Fair.
Oh
Window!
no!
Drops
No,
the
no,
wall of fire.
So the wall of fire disappears.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, did not mean to scare Wind.
All right. Baron.
Cool.
Didn't help that the thing I went to rescue ran too.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I haven't gone anywhere.
Come on, Nick.
I'm glad you classify yourself as a thing, Nick.
Listen,
Honor.
I have noodle
I'm
arms.
just gonna rage.
Fair.
I'm leaning low on health, and they still have 9 attacks if they live.
What? No.
I'm just going for some regular attacks.
That's a hit. As you do 11 points of damage. That's a hit. As you do another 11 points of damage. You're
Okay.
consistent, if anything.
I'm okay with this level of consistency. Really, I am.
Just roll that way for the rest of the campaign.
All right, number 14 is going to run towards Baron and drop kick him.
Okay, we're
I
gonna.
made myself a target. No.
He failed.
Right. So we decided that my danger sense does not come into play.
Yeah, because this is more of like a specialized attack.
Gotcha.
You succeeded, so let's see. Yeah, so you don't take any damage and you're not knocked prone as he misses.
Oh, save or suck.
Right,
Got it.
Yeah. As this one's gonna run towards Nell and do the same thing.
Right.
You failed. You barely failed.
No.
Take 3d10. 14 points of damage
I can handle that.
as you're knocked prone. Maya.
Well, time to move back up. I probably chill
So
at this point. Which one looks more injured? They both are crit.
Yes.
All right. Baron's raging. We're gonna save Nell.
Do it. Neither chill nor touch
Nope,
him.
nope,
No,
nope.
you just barely missed.
I tried.
You did. You tried.
Look, it's hard to keep this Spirit Guardians thing going.
Nell friend! Nell friend! Take a tusk attack. That's a hit. Roll high, Lulu. You didn't roll high enough. You didn't roll high enough. So,
Magic missile.
first magic missile. Second magic missile. And the third one goes flying off into the abyss.
I'll look for that bag and see if there's a tooth inside.
After you calm down from your rage, you look through, you find the bloody bag, and there is indeed a tooth inside.
Cool.
Wind
I
stops
put it
running
up.
because she doesn't have object permanence.
Someone collect wind. Goes to Barnabas. Bass.
I'll go
Henrina!
I'll go towards wind.
Oh, never mind. There goes Nell.
Is this your tooth?
My tooth!
Do you need help? Do you need a specialist?
Just shove it in.
Shoves it in. As he's asking, Maya, what was that thing you were talking about in the city? That noble dude?
Dentist.
That thing.
As you place the tooth right where it's supposed to go. Ah, much better. I'm no longer whistling when I talk. Yay!
Yeah, that was. No offense, that was getting annoying.
Trust me. I know.
He had to listen to it every time he talked.
Mm-hmm.
Major life problem solved. I feel better about myself.
I will let Mad Maggie know you've done a good deed.
Do we still see the two imps?
They're just hanging around about 30 feet back.
We should go take a short rest with
Is that one of them?
Clunk and Chunka.
What was that, Nell?
I asked the two imps. Was Mike Wozniak one of them?
No. Wazak is a madcap. Those are red caps.
That's all I asked.
Wouldn't necessarily mind killing another madcap. Just need a rest.
Henrina. I saw you got hit a lot. Are
I
you
did.
doing okay?
I'm fine.
I say we go take a short rest.
do you want some heat? Oh, apparently Baron wants to take a short rest.
I am hurting.
I would be fine to take a short rest.
Say we go to. I keep forgetting it. Clunk and Chunka.
Chunka and
Chunka?
Clunk.
Chonka?
Yeah. That's where Baron would want to go take a short rest, so he could still observe their work.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys go to Chunka and Clunk, who are still working on fixing the, trying to fix the infernal war machine.
So, what are they trying to, what would I need to roll to try and help them? Because I'm not hurt.
Go ahead and roll Arcana or Investigation, whichever's higher.
You need higher than a 12.
All right. So you kind of spend 10 minutes examining and looking at it with them. And
Can I roll Arcana for shits and giggles? Side
Sure.
proficiency.
Sure.
Oh no.
Funny enough, that would have been enough.
Wynn knows more than Baron, but Wynn can't say anything.
As you're looking around, Maya, you see a gear that is comprised of spikes that is surging with demonic energy that is causing them malfunction.
I will point it out to them.
That's it! And they start getting to work. They tear out the gear and replace it, and one of them hops in, and it just revs up. It works. Aha! Mad Maggie will be pleased.
Make sure to put in a good word for us.
Green, are you sure you're okay? Like, do you need food? Do you need...
I've seen things. Horrible
So,
things.
is Wynn meditating during this 1 hour?
Are we taking a short rest?
Yeah.
You're
I
just
just
apparently looking at the things that are making loud noises.
I just said that I'd help them because I didn't get injured at all during that fight.
Yeah. So I'm going to give everyone a short rest.
Baron's going to try and lead Wynn to the side to see if he can get her to meditate.
I'd like to use Arcane Recovery after I'm done rolling hit dice.
Fair.
I'm sorry, I don't know how do I roll hit dice with fantasy grunts?
On your main page at the bottom, literally just click on the dice at the very bottom that says...
Consistent. Consistent Baron.
Aww.
Did you
I'm
find
assuming
it?
you're trying to
Jeremy?
use stillness mind.
Yeah, it won't roll.
You just double click it.
Oh, like that.
I just grab it and drag it into the chat and roll it.
Alright, let's see. Lulu will use 1 hit die.
Actually, that's fucking hilarious.
What?
One of my 7th level feature abilities is called Stillness of Mind.
Never mind, she's going to use 2.
Oh, I can use my healing hands ability
And
on
she'll use
Lulu.
3. Nah, it's fine. She's recovered herself.
Even in Wynn's most feral state, she'll remember her friends.
Yep. Alright, you guys take the hour. You rest up. You heal up. And I think that's a good place to end it.
Cool.
Because what's left isn't much, but also a lot.
Yeah.
So that's a good place to end it, as we're coming up on the 3-hour mark. You guys got a lot done today at Fort Knucklebone.
I feel like I accomplished a lot and made new friends.
I feel like I accomplished a lot.
I feel like I did a good job of being the new punching bag. It was fun.
It's fine.
Walking into walls.
Which at this point, Henrina, you probably have, by the time you guys are ready to take a long rest, you'll be done with your hallucinations.
So after the next long rest?
You'll be fully done with it, so...
Okay, good.
Not too much longer, but you're still hallucinating badly.
Yeah. It could have been worse.
All
What
them
about
red caps were minotaurs, you see.
They were.
I don't
they
know.
were breathing lava.
I don't know. Red caps are kind of more terrifying in groups.
Can't
But imagine a
why.
minotaur in that type of group.
Imagine a minotaur wearing that red hat.
Oh god.
Imagine a centaur minotaur wearing
Like,
that hat.
If you
Oh,
guys didn't
God.
ask Barnabas to help, you guys would have run into some problems.
What Kyle
What?
had Fireball do?
I mean, yes, but
Yeah.
And we
I-
could have just double, Spirit Guardians. It would have been fine.
Yeah.
I didn't actually ask her to help out, just, the general direction where we need to go.
yeah, but the Flame Skull kind of felt bad that
I was about to say you initiated combat before it could get away, you see.
and it felt bad that there was like 13 of them around you. And you were knocked prone quickly.
Well, good. I deserved it. Oh my god. It was fun.
All right, chat. It's about time we head on out. Thank you to the to Lock Livet 2 for following us 7 minutes ago. Thank you very much. We will see you guys later. We'll be back next Friday for more Descent into Avernus. Probably at a bit of an earlier time, as I think our time schedule next Friday will be a bit better. But keep tuned to Twitter or pay attention to Twitch, and it'll be updated there when we go live next. Other than that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful 4th of July weekend for those in America, and take care. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.